Alright, so we've been getting lots of last minute questions and discussions in the shop about what people are doing for their hydration in the kayak section of the Coast to Coast. We've got a few tips for how to set up your PFD, as well as a bit of how you can do it on the run as well. So Joe, if you want to go through what you've done for your life jacket first of all.
So I forgot to bring my actual one, but I've done a bit of a makeshift one. So I've got Peak PFD with a block, and then I'm actually going to have 3 of these straws connected to the 500ml flasks, so I can put smoothies, electrolytes, anything else I want to drink.
Oh, go on, tell us what you're really doing.
And maybe a little bit of Red Bull in there as well.
A Red Bull is in one of the flasks.
And then I've also got one of these clips here. So I have a 2-litre bladder in the back, which will feed through and clip into there. So I'll have pretty much 4 straws with nutrition. And then I've also got a pocket on my spray deck, which Rasdeck's so on, and you can fit heaps and heaps of food in there.
Right, so if you look here, that's the little clip. So if you've got a PFD that doesn't have a block like the Rasdeck's one here, then you can add that to that section there. And so what I've done is to make the bladder hose stay in place is I've just taken a little bit of wire and I've wrapped that around. You just basically bend that around a few times.
That's very MacGyver, Dan.
It is very MacGyver. And then put a little tape over top of it. And then when you drop that into that clip, then you can adjust it, bend it around to have it so it's ready to go. Hands free, don't have to let go of the paddle to take a sip. So that's pretty good. If you're using the Rasdeck's, you can do the same thing with the bladder in the back, and you can bring a hose up through one of the blocks holes in front there. And in addition, like so if you want to do water on the back and throw one of those in with some electrolytes, then you can do that same combination
with
here with the straw into that pocket there for the Rasdeck's. So that's basically how we've come up with our way. We're going to hydrate along the way. And I'm going to just do food in the front pockets, and yeah, that makes it nice and easy. Don't have to let go, and you can keep going.
And you can also, for the mountain run section, kind of do a similar bit of a system with the straw. So I'm going to have my running pack with a flask and a straw hooked up, so I don't have to take it out of its pocket. And I'm also taking one of these little collapsible cups, so I'll stuff that into my pack, and I'll be able to drink out of the river the whole way up. So
that's just a scoop and go flexi cup. And then just a last bit of things too, you can also do things like use one of the smaller flasks and empty a bunch of gels into it. So you're not tearing off gels, you can just drink it straight. Pure works best in those because it's nice and liquidy. And then last but not least, don't forget to get an extra one of those because they always go at the last minute when you're not expecting it. So that's just a new bite valve. There we are. So you can easily replace those. If you are replacing it onto a pipe, the best thing is to cut off a little section so that when you put it in, it's nice and tight fit. So there we are, just a quick little roundup, last minute things. If you're getting ready for coast and you're thinking, how am I going to get my water, how am I going to get my electrolytes, there's a few options there.